Alright guys, so I forgot to unmute my mic when I was recording this episode, so now I have to narrate over the actual video in the editor I'm using. But yeah, so I don't know why I've done this before and I've had to re-record a whole video, but this was, well, I didn't want to re-record a new one because this was a really good one, a really good episode or session for this episode. Yeah, it was really good, so I didn't want to redo the whole thing from narrating it. So I guess I'm just gonna do how I do with my fight battles. How I just say, oh, I did this, I was thinking this, and like that. Like here, I was thinking, I wasn't sure if he would have Steedfest in it. But I was thinking, nah, he probably has guts or something. So I just went for the fake out, and I proved that he didn't have it. And I decided, well, he's gonna take me out one hit. Maybe I'll use him later. I'll go into DoomsJay. So he's gonna go for the dynamic punch and bring me to about half. I think it's like 51% or something, and get me confused. So that really sucked. I was hoping I would break through confusion while I went for the Zen headbutt, which I was pretty sure was gonna take him out from a twist-banded DoomsJay, of course. Nothing can limit twist-banded DoomsJay Zen headbutt. So I took out the Machamp with the Zen headbutt, breaking through the confusion. And I knew I wasn't gonna do anything or much to the Clefairy with his in headbutt, so I'm gonna switch back into Lucky Leopard while the Clefable goes into a Calm Mind. So I'm seeing a perfect opportunity for me to go for the taunt. So that's what I'm gonna do after I go for this fake out. Out of breath. So there we go, the fake out, and I'm gonna go for the taunt. That way it can't set any more Calm Minds up. So bam, bam, taunt, it can't use Calm Mind, and I'm gonna go for the Sucker Punch just to get off some damage. I don't see a reason why I would need Lux Leopard anymore, so I'm just gonna sack her off, knowing that Sucker Punch wasn't gonna do anything, and this Moonblast was definitely gonna take me out. So down goes Lux Leopard, and I'm gonna go back into DoomsJay now that I'm able. I think I go back into DoomsJay. Yeah, okay, I go back into DoomsJay now that I'm not choice locked, and I'm gonna go for the Meteor Mash because I was thinking I'm gonna outspeed it. There's no point in going for a Bullet Punch, and it's gonna take him out definitely without doubt. Stab, bam, choice banded, Meteor Mash from Metagross or DoomsJay. No way. So he's just switch into his Pinsir now, and it's gonna be Mega Pinsir, and I'm saying, oh, I don't see why I would need to switch out. So I'm still gonna stay in, go for the Meteor Mash while he goes for that close combat. And since he got those defensive drops, I know 100% I'm taking out this Pinsir, no matter if it has full health, which I do. And I believe that's a GG, and the guy's gonna forfeit. Yeah, there we go. So that's our second win for this series. It's at 2-0 right now, and I'm gonna go ahead and look for a new battle. Now that I have plenty of time. I was at like 2 minutes, 3 minutes or something. And I'm just thinking here that he's probably going to lead with Venusaur or something, or Landorus maybe. So I'm going for Lux Leopard like always. And he goes for Medicham. So I was kind of surprised he went for Medicham. I was thinking, don't change anything. I'm still going to go for the fake out at the beginning. But there shouldn't be a reason for me to go for a taunt, because I don't see why a Medicham would set up for any reason. So I'm just going to go straight for the fake out. And now I'm thinking, there's no reason, of course, for me to go for a taunt. I'm just going to go for a Sucker Punch. Try to get as much damage off as possible. But he's going to go ahead and switch into his Bisharp, which probably could have used a taunt, because it wouldn't be able to set up any sword stances or anything like that. So now I'm thinking, I can go into Cinema. Let's go into Cinema now, as I did. He's going to go for the knockoff, which does about more than half damage actually, and knocks off my focus stat, so that sucks. I'm thinking, I could go for the close combat, so I'm just gonna go ahead for that. I'm not sure if I'll outspeed him. I might, but he's gonna go ahead and switch in his Keldeo anyway. I don't know why I didn't go for the fake out there, but I was thinking this not gonna do anything probably, so just go for the close combat. And I'm gonna switch out because I was pretty sure I was gonna get outsped. And I'm gonna go into my MKB or my Gyarados, and he's gonna go for a Hydro Pump, not Water Pulse, that did a lot of damage actually. I wasn't sure what to do, so I'm just gonna go for the Dragon Dance as he switches out into his Bisharp. Here I was thinking, I don't know, will he go for a Sucker Punch? Should I just go for another Dragon Dance or just go straight for the Earthquake? Well, he might be setting up too. So I wasn't sure, but I ended up deciding to go for an Earthquake since I already had one Dragon Dance up, which is usually enough to outspeed anything on the other people's team for the most part. So I was thinking, oh, why not just go for Earthquake, just get him out of the way, it'll take him out. And he does go for the Sucker Punch, so I should have went for the Dragon Dance there, because that almost took me out. But luckily it didn't, and I was able to get an Earthquake up there, Earthquake out, and take out the Bisharp. While he's going to go back into his Keldeo, which I'm pretty sure was Choice Scarf, especially now that after the battle, because he's going to go into him, go for a Hydro Pump, and it's going to outspeed my Gyarados, even with the +1, or MKB, even with him having the +1. So I'm pretty sure it's Scarfed, and it was always going for the same move anyway, so I'm pretty sure it was Scarfed. Here I was deciding which move to go for. I was pretty sure I was going to outspeed. At that point, I was pretty sure I was outspeed, but no, Hydro Pump outspeeds and takes out my guy. It takes out MKB, so I'm pretty sure it's Choice Scarfed because it's outspeeding, and it's not. It could have been Choice Spect, but I don't think Keldeo is that fast. But I'm gonna go for a Fake Out just to get some damage off on the Keldeo, and I think I'm gonna make a switch into DoomsJay now, or is it Die Hard? No, it's DoomsJay, I think. No, Lux Leopard. I guess I was gonna sack her off. Oh no, she missed. The Keldeo missed. See, I don't even remember this part. So I'm gonna go for another Fake Out just to get more damage off. But he's gonna switch into the Landorus now, which the Fake Out didn't really do that much damage, but it did a decent amount. And I was thinking maybe I should go for a taunt. I don't know what either, but it's actually gonna go. It's gonna go for a Earth Power and take out Lux Leopard. So I lost Lux Leopard in there, but this opened me up to go into more Pokemon safely. So I'm gonna go back into Cinema to set up my rocks after I do a Fake Out, just to get the max amount of damage out I can do. I go for the Fake Out. After I have to wait, and Fake Out. So that's about maybe a quarter. Yeah, about a quarter damage off. And I'm gonna go for the Stealth Rocks just to go for them. I can have them up. Maybe I wasn't sure if I was gonna outspeed, but I do, so that's good. But I am gonna Cinema is gonna get taken out by the Psychic. So I'm gonna go back in, or I'm not gonna go back into, but I'm gonna go into Die Hard now. Oh, I wasn't sure if I should go, who I should go to, but I decided to go into Mega Die Hard because that's the best kind of Die Hard, is Mega Die Hard. I go into Mega and I go for the Sucker Punch, and I'm able to take out this Landorus. Not one hit KO, but KO it with a critical hit. So that was really awesome. That was a real good turning point in the battle. That was the turning point in the battle. Yeah, that's what I meant. And he's gonna go into his Venusaur, and I was unsure if I should go for a Swords Dance or if I should go for a Psycho Cut. I could have went for the Swords Dance and got a better Psycho Cut, but I was thinking, I don't know, let's see how much damage it does. He's go for, and it brings him down to half health, but he goes for a Sleep Powder. He even says in the chat, oh my god, like he couldn't believe he forgot about Magic Bounce, I guess. And he's gonna go for a Synthesis next to get him back to full health, while I go for a Swords Dance because I'm thinking, nah, there's nothing else he can do. He might switch or something. I don't know what this thing could really do to me. And now I decide to go, why not? Sure, go for another Swords Dance. But he's actually GG and he's forfeiting the match. So that's brings us up to 3 wins and 0 losses for this season. Hopefully in the next one I'll have a better name for it, and I'll remember to unmute my mic. But yeah, at this point in the video, I was showing the teams, or showing the team and their movesets and what they're holding, their abilities, and what they're EV trained in. And I was talking about how the first 3, NR Garcia, Die Hard, and Cinema were all